Olive was in a big field. She was wearing a warm scarf and a woolly hat. She was surrounded by huge balloons with baskets underneath them. There were people inside the baskets, and everyone seemed very excited. Olive noticed a sad-looking penguin, so she went over to investigate.
Hello, my name's Olive,
she said.
Is something wrong?
Yes.
Wailed the penguin.
I'm Pilot Pete. I was supposed to take part in the Great Hot Air Balloon Race today, but my teammate hasn't arrived and you can't fly a hot air balloon on your own.
Well, maybe I can help fly your hot air balloon.
Oh, thank you. That would be wonderful.
And he helped Olive climb into the basket.
Come on, hop in. Watch your feathers.
The race started. Pete fired the gas cylinders and the balloon took off, rising high into the sky. They were travelling very fast, and Olive and Pete were soon overtaking all the other balloons. They were up so high, Olive could see for miles, and the town below her was very clear.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, we're winning.
She spotted lots of houses that looked really tiny from so high up, as well as a school with children waving from the playground.
Hello!
Suddenly, disaster struck.
Oh, no.
Said Pete.
We're running out of gas. We haven't got enough fuel to finish the race. We'll never win now.
Olive peered over the edge of the basket. They were getting lower in the sky, and the other balloons were passing them.
What are we going to do?
Then Olive spied a factory with pictures of springs painted on the side.
A hot air balloon? Some springs? I think I may have an idea.
Said Olive, pointing at the factory.
Can we land over there?
Pete landed the balloon in front of the spring factory, and a man wearing a suit came out to meet them.
Hello,
said the man.
I'm factory manager. Can I help you?
Do you have any spare springs that we could have?
Asked Olive.
Yes. You see these old springs? You can help yourself.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Olive collected 4 big springs and attached them to the bottom of the basket. Then she climbed back into the basket and jumped up and down to make the balloon spring into the air.
Oh, what are you doing?
Olive and Pete bounced high into the sky and flew over the countryside, each bounce taking them higher and higher. And soon they were overtaking all the other competitors.
Bravo, Olive!
Shouted Pete as they finished the race in first place.
We've won!
Olive and Pete were awarded the Golden Wings trophy for being the fastest hot air balloonists ever.
Oh, thank you.
Cried Olive.
I might not be able to fly myself, but now at least I've got golden wings.
Everyone laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again,
said her mum.
Okay, actually, I've been bouncing in a hot air balloon.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear,
said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure.
Olive the Ostrich!
Olive was wearing a red bobble hat and a green scarf and was standing on crunchy snow. There were lots of log cabins covered with sparkly decorations. Elves were running around carrying presents. Olive was admiring the decorations and wasn't looking where she was going. She collided with an elf who dropped all his presents.
Ouch! Watch out!
Complained the elf.
Sorry, I'm Olive. Let me help you pick those up.
Thanks, Olive. I'm Eric.
Why is everyone so busy, Eric?
It's almost Christmas, of course. Here at the North Pole, it's Santa's most busy time of the year.
Oh, who's Santa?
Hello, Santa Claus. Bright red suit, white beard. Ho, ho, ho! Really? On Christmas Eve, he delivers presents on his flying reindeer sleigh to children all around the world.
Well, that does sound impressive.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, I got a dash.
Olive walked past a big log cabin. Inside, she could see 2 elves polishing a sleigh.
That must be Santa's flying sleigh.
There was a barn next door to the garage.
And the reindeer must live there.
Olive heard groans coming from the barn.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
She went inside to investigate. In one of the stalls, Olive spotted a reindeer.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh.
Groaned the reindeer. She didn't look very well.
Hello, I'm Olive. Are you okay?
I'm Dancer, and I'm feeling really poorly. If I don't get better soon, I won't be able to pull Santa's flying sleigh with the other reindeer. He'll be one short.
Well, maybe there's some way I can help.
Well, there is a magical reindeer potion that might work, but someone would have to travel all over the world super fast to find all the ingredients.
A magical potion, a flying sleigh. I think I may have an idea. Dancer, will Santa let me borrow his sleigh? Maybe I can go and find the potion ingredients.
Oh, sorry, no one drives Santa's sleigh apart from Santa, but you could always borrow his flying motorbike instead.
Flying motorbike?
Olive looked out of the window and spotted a red and white motorbike with wings.
Here's a list of the ingredients. Be careful, Olive.
Dancer, I won't let you down.
So Olive climbed onto Santa's motorbike. Suddenly it flew up into the sky.
Wow! Okay, first ingredient. Chestnuts from the Queen's garden. I think I know where to find those.
Olive landed in a garden where she found the Queen's gardener, Frank McBadger.
Hello there, Olive.
Hello, Frank. Could you give me some chestnuts, please? It's for a potion to help one of Santa's reindeer get well.
Of course. Here's a few I picked today.
Frank gave Olive some shiny red chestnuts.
Thanks very much. Next on the list, some tennis rackets.
Olive landed on a tennis court where she found top tennis player John McIntosh.
You cannot be serious. It's my old buddy Olive.
Hi, John. Can I have some tennis rackets, please? It's a Christmas emergency.
Sure, here you go. Hey, want to stay for a game?
Sorry, mustache. Next ingredient for the potion, fur from a Yeti.
Olive landed on Mount Everest where she found a Yeti.
Hello, Mr. Yeti. Could I have some of your fur, please? I'm on a mission from Santa.
The Yeti pulled out lots of his blue fur and gave it to Olive.
Thanks very much. Of course, I'll make sure you get a nice present from Santa. Next ingredient, a tail feather from a cheeky parrot.
Olive landed in the jungle where she found a cheeky parrot.
Excuse me, please can I borrow a tail feather?
Excuse me, please can I borrow a tail feather?
Olive plucked a feather from the parrot's tail.
Ouch!
Thanks. You may have saved Christmas.
Thanks. You may have saved Christmas.
All right. Final ingredient, smelly socks.
Olive landed in Dudley Sud's laundrette.
Oh, hello, Olive.
Hi, Dudley. Please could I have some smelly socks? It's to make a reindeer feel better.
Oh, no problem. Lots of those around here.
Thanks, Dudley.
See ya.
Olive now had all the ingredients and she zoomed back towards the North Pole. But as she sped along, the parrot feather fell off the motorbike and dropped into the clouds below.
Where's it gone?
But there was no time to find the feather. Olive had to get back. Olive quickly took all the ingredients inside the reindeer barn. Dancer had a big pot of water waiting.
Did you find everything, Olive?
I did, but I dropped the parrot feather.
Oh, no, it's almost time for the sleigh to leave. We could try an ostrich feather instead.
That just might work.
Olive put some chestnuts, Yeti fur, tennis rackets and smelly socks into the pot, then plucked one of her own tail feathers and dropped that in too. Dancer sprinkled over some magic dust, making it safe to drink. The pot steamed and fizzled. Then Olive poured some potion into a mug and gave it to Dancer.
Thanks, Olive. Oh, that tastes horrible.
Olive and Dancer waited, but Dancer wasn't feeling any better.
Oh, I don't think the potion is working.
Oh, I guess an ostrich feather isn't quite the same.
Oh, no, those bells means the sleigh is about to leave.
Olive looked outside. The other 7 reindeer were ready in front of the sleigh, which was now piled high with presents.
Santa will be here any second.
Olive noticed there were still some ingredients left over.
a poorly reindeer, some potion ingredients. I think I may have another idea.
Olive quickly disguised herself as a reindeer using the leftover ingredients.
I'll pretend to be you, Dancer. Santa will never know.
Well, it's worth a try.
Just then, Santa Claus himself appeared.
Ho, ho, ho! I see all my reindeer already.
Olive's disguise had worked. Santa sprinkled some magic flying dust over everyone. He climbed onto the sleigh and they all flew off.
Yay! I'm a flying ostrich reindeer.
So Olive and Santa and the reindeer delivered presents all round the world.
Ho, ho, ho! Away we go, flying through the sky.
Ho, ho, ho,
Through the snow, and if you're still awake, you'll see us flying by. It's Christmas Eve, and all the children should be fast asleep. I'll pop down the chimney, and I promise not to make a peep. If you hear hooves on the icy roofs, it's only Santa's sleigh. In the blink of an eye, I'll eat a mince pie, and then I'll be on my way. Through the night, what a sight, racing round the world. Whizzing past, lightning fast, delivering the toys to all the boys and girls. Ho, 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 away we go, flying through the sky. Ho, 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 through the snow, and if you're still awake, you'll see us flying by. So I say ho, 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 ho.
When they got back to the North Pole, it was Christmas Day. But Santa's final landing was bumpy, and Olive's disguise fell off.
Oh, what's this? There's been an ostrich pulling my sleigh.
Boomed Santa.
Sorry, Santa. I'm Olive. I'm only helping because Dancer was poorly.
Oh, well, I didn't know. In that case, thank you, Olive. We must go and see how Dancer is feeling.
It turns out I was going to have some babies. That's why I felt unwell.
Well, I never. Let's celebrate with a huge Christmas dinner. Olive, would you like to join us?
Cake. I'd love to, but I need to get home to my family too.
They all laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Cake. Actually, I've been helping pull Santa's sleigh.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure. Olive found herself standing on a floating iceberg next to an igloo. She was dressed in a woolly hat and scarf.
It's so cold.
Shivered Olive.
It's not just cold, it's freezing. Just how it's meant to be here in the Arctic.
Said a young polar bear who appeared from the igloo.
You're telling me. I'm Olive, by the way.
Hello, Olive. I'm Alfred, and that's my village over there.
Olive looked over at a group of igloos just like Alfred's on a distant iceberg.
But if that's your village, Alfred, what are you doing all the way over here?
Floating further away from my village, that's what. Oh, you see, the iceberg split in two and sent my igloo and me floating out into the sea. I was so busy fishing, I didn't realise until it was too late.
Oh, dear. Can you swim back?
I'm only little. I can't swim that far.
Oh, that's cold. Not to worry, Alfred. We'll think of another way to get you home.
I do hope we can. It's very lonely here.
Your fishing rod could be helpful. Maybe we could use it to hook onto the big iceberg and then pull ourselves across.
Great idea, Olive.
Olive picked up the fishing rod and cast the line out towards the big iceberg.
Oh, no.
Oh, we've drifted too far, Olive. The fishing line won't reach.
Not to worry, Alfred. We'll try something else.
Olive spotted a penguin swimming in the ocean. She reeled the fishing line back and popped a fish onto the end.
Maybe we can get someone to pull us.
Olive cast the fish out towards the penguin. The fish landed in the water with a splash. The penguin grabbed it and tried to swim away. Its little flippers splashed and splashed, but neither the penguin nor Alfred's iceberg moved.
That penguin isn't strong enough to pull my iceberg back to the village. It's just too big, Olive. We'll have to find another way to get me home.
A fishing rod, a penguin, an igloo. I think I may have an idea. We can turn your igloo into a boat. That should be light enough for a penguin to pull.
Alfred and Olive quickly flipped the igloo onto its roof, slid it into the water, and they jumped aboard.
Now we just need a bit of penguin power.
Olive cast another fish towards the penguin, but it flew over the penguin's head and plopped into the water beyond.
Oh!
Suddenly, a huge whale rose out of the water with the fish in its mouth.
Cake, that's not good.
As the whale zoomed off, the little igloo skimmed over the splashing waves towards the village. The polar bears all dived for cover as Alfred and Olive catapulted out of the water, skidded across the ice, and finally slowed to a halt in the middle of the village. A huge polar bear lumbered towards them.
Oh, there you are, Alfred. Did you remember supper?
Yes, Mum.
Replied Alfred as he gestured to the igloo, which was now filled with fish from their journey.
Well done, Alfred. There's enough fish here to feed the entire village.
Thanks for getting me home, Olive. I had lots of fun.
So did I, Alfred. In fact, I had a whale of a time.
They all laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Cake? Actually, I went fishing in an igloo with a polar bear.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure. Olive found herself at the edge of a forest. She was wearing green tights and a hat with a feather in it.
Oh, no, I don't believe it.
Olive saw two men standing next to a big wall. One was dressed in green, the other in a long robe.
Hello there. Can I help? I'm Olive.
I'm Robin Hood, and this is Friar Tuck. I need to get a message to my girlfriend, Maid Marian, but she's inside the city, and that rotten sheriff of Nottingham has locked the gates.
Olive spotted Robin Hood's bow.
Robin, why not fire one of your arrows over the city walls with a message tied to it for Marion?
Marion doesn't like him using arrows. Might hurt himself or hit someone by accident.
Said Friar Tuck.
I'd climb over the walls, but I've got no head for heights.
Plus, Marion doesn't like him climbing, or swimming, or running too fast, or riding horses, or digging.
She cares about me, OK? It really is a very important message.
Olive saw a wagon full of pieces of old armour trundling by.
Armour here, shields 2 for 1, helmets going cheap, 1 careless owner.
She spotted a couple of bashed helmets and then noticed the long string wrapped around Friar Tuck's robes.
Oh, I'm never going to get a message to Marion, and she'll find herself a posh city boyfriend instead.
An undelivered message, some tin helmets, a long length of rope. I think I may have an idea. Friar Tuck, could you buy a couple of helmets, please?
OK.
And now I need to borrow that rope from round your waist.
Tuck gave Olive the thin rope.
Can you hold on to one of these helmets, please, Robin?
Olive threaded the rope through one helmet and into the second helmet.
Now I need a tall tree to climb.
Oh, there's one. Be careful climbing.
Olive began climbing the tree with the helmets tucked under one wing.
Oh, is that Maid Marian?
Hi, there's my honey bunny.
Olive took one of the helmets and carefully threw it across to Marion.
Good catch. Now hold it up to your ear.
Marion looked puzzled.
Oh dear, of course, she can't hear me. I'll have to show her what to do.
Olive held the helmet to her ear so Marion could see. Marion still looked confused, but copied Olive.
Hello, Marion. I am Olive. Can you hear me?
Oh, I say, that's jolly clever, Olive.
I've got someone here who has an important message for you. Robin Hood.
Oh, my pumpkin.
Olive lowered the helmet so that Robin could speak into it.
Honey bunny.
You've got a message for me, pumpkin?
Aye, I want to meet you at Sherwood Forest at weekend. There's going to be a party.
Oh, yay, that's so very exciting. Shall I buy a new dress?
Aye. Oh, and I've decided that in future I'm going to steal from rich to give to poor.
Oh, Pumpkin, that sounds an absolutely wizard idea.
Cheers. Oh, and Friar Tuck's going to bake some buns.
Oh, yum. Oh, well, I have to go now. Got to go shopping for that dress. Bye, Pumpkin.
Bye, honey bunny. You put down.
No, you put down.
No, you put down.
No, you put down.
You put down.
No, you.
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 All right, bye.
Oh, I have to put up with this all day long.
Ta very much for your amazing talking device, Olive. Will you stay for some of Friar Tuck's buns?
No thanks. You'll have to tuck in without me.
They all laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Heck, actually, I helped Robin Hood get a message to his girlfriend.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure. Olive was sitting in a moving chair high above a snow-covered slope. On her feet was some strange, long, thin planks, and she was holding 2 poles. Next to her sat a little elk.
Oh, hello, I'm Olive. What are these planks? And where is this flying chair taking us?
Hello, I'm Stefan. These are skis, and this is a chairlift that will take us to the top of the mountain. Then we can ski down it. Super cool, yeah?
Olive looked down and saw lots of skiers skiing down the slopes.
It does look like fun, but I've never tried skiing before. Is it dangerous?
No. I'll give you a lesson. Soon you'll be skiing down the mountain super fast, yeah?
Well, okay, yeah.
Olive and Stefan jumped off the chairlift and slid over to a small practice slope. Stefan showed Olive the basics. She wobbled, skidded, and kept falling over.
Skiing isn't easy.
But soon, Olive was getting the hang of it.
Well, like this, Stefan.
Well, kind of. Come on, let's ski down the mountain, yeah?
Already?
It's okay,
Said Stefan as he pointed to a sign with a big green arrow on it.
as long as we stay on the easy green run, you'll be fine.
Woohoo! This is fun.
Soon they were skiing towards a fork in the slope. The green run led off in one direction, but the other was marked with a black arrow. It was a really hard and steep black run,
Okay, Olive, we must keep to the green run here, yeah?
warned Stefan. But as she reached the fork, a snowboarding chipmunk shot past, forcing Olive to swerve.
Gag, watch out!
And before she knew it, Olive was hurtling down the black run.
Olive, no! This is too steep for you.
Shouted Stefan as he skied after her. But Olive was going way too fast.
Wow!
The other skiers had to dodge out of her way. Olive reached a sharp bend. She couldn't turn in time and went flying off a snow ramp high into the air. Stefan flew after her. They both landed headfirst in a snowdrift.
Are you okay, Olive?
I think so, but now we've lost our skis.
Oh no, the snow's too deep. We can't walk down the mountain.
Olive spotted Stefan's rucksack.
What do you have in your rucksack, Stefan?
It's my emergency supplies, a first aid kit with some bandages and 5 big bars of chocolate.
Some bandages, some big bars of chocolate. I think I may have an idea.
Olive used the bandages to strap 2 bars of chocolate to her feet.
There you go. The bars of chocolate are skis.
But won't they melt?
Not with all this cold snow. And, the branches are ski poles.
Olive and Stefan grabbed 2 branches each, and soon they were skiing down the mountain once more, being careful to stick to the green run this time. At the bottom, they expertly skied to a halt and ordered mugs of steaming hot milk from a cafe. Stefan took the remaining chocolate bar and mixed it into their drinks.
Now we have hot chocolate, yeah?
Olive sipped her hot chocolate. It tasted amazing.
I do love skiing, but I think I love hot chocolate even more.
Super hot, yeah?
They both laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Gag, actually, I've been skiing on a super cool black run.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure.